What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What up? What up? This is your boy Mookie from the Team Mookie Show. If y'all new to this channel, please hit the like button and subscribe, favorite, and please comment below this live that we are going to do real quickly. Listen, this WrestleMania was all the change. I'm telling y'all, it was off the chain. So, everybody that's in here, if you're new to the channel, please click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. If you're very new to the channel, I have to tell St. Louis, send them this live, let them know that I'm live. Hold on one second. Hold on. What's up, y'all? Listen. I'm just waiting on St. Louis. Come on up real quickly. Ain't gonna be long. We're gonna talk about the wrestling that been going on these YouTube streets. You know, basically, if y'all did not see WrestleMania, I'm telling you, it was good. It was good, y'all. I'm telling you, this WrestleMania was off the change. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up? What's up? Yes, WrestleMania 42 was very, very awesome. Especially now, I can't speak for Mookie, but for me, I felt like night two was better than night one. Night two
Yeah,
really put on a really good show. You know, the show opened up with Obafemi and Brock Lesnar. And like I
yeah.
said, I really like Obafemi, and I really truly do believe that he gonna be he's gonna be a top star. I'm gonna put it to you like that. He's gonna be a world champion. I give it 6 months. He gonna be a world champion.
That's true. That's
Yep,
true. He is. He probably gonna be the future of the WWE too.
most definitely.
Because like I said, I think he'll probably be the main one that take out Roman Reigns for the belt. If you really look at it, he probably be the main one. Cause Jacob Fatu ain't gonna able to do that. I hate to say it. He just ain't ready yet. Cause that's what even Roman Reigns was telling him last night. He was like, "You not ready yet. You better think about what you finna do." He said, "I'm not gonna say yes. I'm not gonna say no." He said, "But I'm gonna give you time to think, and I'll see you next Monday, little cousin." He told him that.
I got a
So,
feeling Jacob. I got a feeling Jacob gonna join them. I got a feeling that once because remember when Jay Uso lost to Roman back in 2020. Remember how Jay Uso joined the Bloodline and then eventually
yep,
Jimmy joined. I think Jacob gonna join. Then again, maybe he might not. I don't know.
yep, yep, yep. He gonna end up joining them. He's gonna end up joining them because he might will, and again he might will, and he might not. We don't see how it go, but yeah, this WrestleMania 42. I mean, it was good. It was really everything was good. We know that CM Punk. lost his title against Roman. We said that was going to end up
Oh, I
happening.
knew that. I knew that
We
was gonna
said that
happen.
was going. We said
Yeah.
that was going to happen. We already made it official. Like, oh yeah, that CM Punk finna lose that belt, and Roman finna get it. So we said that. Then I was, shocked that AJ Lee lost, against Becky Lynch. I thought they was gonna remain AJ Lee the belt.
I kind of figured that was coming because if you think about it, AJ Lee did beat Becky Lynch like 3 times. So
Yeah,
I figured, I said they're gonna let Becky get at least one win over her. But you know who I was really disappointed that they let lose was Jade Cargill. I'm like, they should have let
yeah,
Jade Cargill retain. But you know, the
yep,
shocker was when Bianca Belair came back and announced that she was pregnant. I really miss
yep.
Bianca too, because she one of my favorite female
Yeah,
wrestlers. You
she
know what
was.
I'm saying?
Yes, Bianca is. Yeah, she my favorite female wrestler. But you know what's gonna happen? This is what I think they gonna do. I think they gonna put her up to against Jada when Bianca returns. That's what I really see. I think they gonna put her against Jada, or
I,
it
I
could be
believe
a
I believe so
possibility,
too. Yeah,
or it could be a possibility that Bianca might challenge Rhea Ripley for the title. It could be a possibility. It could be a possibility. And then you got to look at Naomi. So we don't know when she gonna return.
yeah, because
So
she left last year due to being pregnant.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
cause she had to give up her title. Basically, she had to give up her title and leave WWE because she was pregnant. So I believe, you know, it is gonna get to that point where one of them gonna come back and come for that belt.
but you
I
know
don't
what
think
else was a
Rhea
good
Ripley gonna
match?
have that belt for long.
You know what else was a good match? That ladder match. Penta, to me,
Oh
Penta,
yeah,
Penta stole the show in that ladder match.
yeah, yes. And it was good to see Paige back, man. It was good. I said about time she back, man.
Yeah, because she was wrestling for AEW for a long time.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, and then they
But
brought
it,
her back and
yeah, they
everything.
brought her back in WWE. But it seemed like some of the AEW wrestler is coming back to WWE, just like CM Punk. He was at AEW for a minute, and then he left there, and then he came right, to back to WWE. They might do Edge the same way.
Yeah, but that main event for night one, I was so glad to see Randy Orton RKO Pat McAfee.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I already knew that was gonna happen.
yeah, I knew Orton was gonna turn on Pat McAfee. I saw that coming from a mile away.
Yeah, I already knew that was gonna happen. And see, Randy felt bad because he lost, you know. But see, he gotta realize, man, Randy getting old. Randy gotta realize that he ain't like in his prime time like he was when he was young. Randy is getting old. He is not like how he used to be. You know, Randy is literally getting old. I remember when Randy first came out, Randy used to hit RKO so quickly, man, and he used to be the dominator in WWE. But now he ain't got it like he used to. Just like I said with Brock, and it's a good thing Brock hung up the gloves now. These old wrestlers cannot do it like these younger generation of wrestlers. These younger generation of wrestlers that's coming up now, they want carrying the lead off now better than these old wrestlers. That's why you see most of these wrestlers that's old and legend, they be working part time in WWE. They don't work full time. They basically work part time. So now when you look at it, just like Roman's doing part time. He ain't working full time like that. And the only time you'll see Roman wrestle is doing pay-per-view matches. You don't really see him like in Monday Night Raw fighting. like in a regular match and stuff. You don't see him.
No,
They
you
got
don't.
what you say?
I said no, you don't. You don't see him doing that. Not at all.
Yeah, they got. Matter of fact, they got him doing part time because the fact of the matter is they felt like the reason why they got him doing part time because they don't want his leukemia to come back. So basically, that's the reason why they got him doing, part time wrestling. That's why you don't see him out doing regular matches like that. So yeah, they don't do that. He don't do it. Just like when John Cena came back at the time. John Cena was wrestling part time. He wasn't wrestling full time. Every show that John Cena came on, whether it was Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, he just came out talking. He just came out talking until the
Hey,
pay per view match.
hey, Sparkle. Hey, Alec. Hey, Jason.
What's
Yeah,
up,
hey,
Sparkle,
Jason. We're
Jason?
gonna we're gonna address that in a minute, Jason. Trust me, we're
Yeah,
going
we
to.
gonna we gonna address this stuff in a minute. We
We
just
just recapping WrestleMania, but yeah, we're gonna address all that stuff they said last night.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and then they was talking about putting next year. They was talking about putting Vince McMahon in the Hall of Fame next year. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. This year Hall of Fame was okay. It was okay, but it wasn't really. How can I put it, man? It wasn't really all the way.
It really wasn't hyped up. I mean, I'm happy to
Yeah,
see
yeah.
AJ
That's why.
Styles
Yeah,
in it, but they really didn't have
yeah.
any big names in there.
Right, right. And it's certain people they were supposed to put in the Hall of Fame they didn't do. Like they supposed to be putting Bray Wyatt in the Hall of Fame. They didn't put him in there yet. I know they put China in there, but they didn't put Bray Wyatt, Brody Lee. They didn't put him in there yet. Like it's certain people they didn't get a chance to put in there, you know. So that's why I'm like,
And
yeah,
to
this
me,
Hall
and
of
to me,
Fame
I don't understand why they put Dennis Rodman in there. His speech didn't
that
make
I
no
could never
sense.
understand that shit. That I could never understand it. Why did they put him up in there?
Yeah, Sparkle. It was a wrestling like WrestleMania. It's not real. It's scripted, but they do get hurt and stuff though.
Yeah,
But
they do get hurt and stuff. Yeah,
speak,
it was
speak,
good. If you would have saw it, Sparkle, it was night two was off the change, man.
was it
Night
was
two was good.
it was off the
And
chain. To me, it was better than night one.
it was, it was, it was because night two, it was really more fun on night two. Like it was a lot of people that then came back, in WWE. You know, Roman got the belt, Randy lost, Cody remained the belt, which I already knew that was going to end up happening because I had told you, I said, man, it ain't fair how they Triple H had one time they had Cody to keep had the belt and then 1 minute he lost it. But when Roman Reigns had both belts, that man didn't even lose it until WrestleMania. So I just felt like Cody should keep it a little more longer because he needs to stick as him being babyface. Like I said, they got him doing what he doing.
Yeah, but yeah. So getting to last night,
Mhm.
I wanted to address a lot of the lies that was told last night. I watched it and I downloaded it for a reason. Let me say this. I heard Hargrove, I'm gonna call her the grasshopper. She was over there talking about me writing Lady Blue poems and all of that type of stuff. And first of all, what I do on my channel is not your business. Second of all, Lady Blue is Baby Blue to me. But let me ask you a question. Aren't you the same person that was on platforms flirting with Reed? Got Reed liking you to the point to where Reed started downloading your pictures. Uh,
Mm.
you know, you were flirting with Reed and everything like that, and getting him all hyped up. So mind your business. And then they trying to create this narrative, like they're trying to create this narrative that I'm a hit man, that I was paid $10,000. I'll say this once and I'll say it again. I never said that I was paid $10,000 to do anything. You can AI voice all you want to. Then he tried to make it look like that I said something about you being blind. I ain't never said nothing about you being blind on your platform, Mookie. The
Never.
all the times that we've been up on the live together, not one time have I ever said that. This
Never.
clown tried to make Liz and all of them look like victims, telling them that we don't have a court case, that all they got to do is play the audio where I said I was paid $10,000 to do a hit on them, which is a lie. That me, Sparkle, you, One Love, and Jason Paul would go to prison. Well, first of all, clown, you don't know nothing about the court system, especially since you on here doing illegal stuff, putting out Alec House. Hey, what's up, Linda? Putting out Alec House and everything, and then they threw Linda Dorsey name in it. They still over there lying, saying that Essie don't like me. The same old lies that they've been telling. But the reason why I wanted to address this stuff that they did last night, first of all, don't try to defame my character and say that I'm some hit man and all this other type of stuff. Because Danielle, like I said again, I'll say once and I'll say again, you are not a victim. You've been on here threatening people. You threatened to kidnap me, first of all. You threatened to kidnap me, first of all. You threatened to do all types of horrible things to me. So I don't understand how now all of a sudden you're a victim. You're not a victim. You're not. And I commend Jason Paul, Forever Chosen, for putting out receipts exposing who you are. I mean, we got tons of receipts. I mean, Mookie, don't you remember when he threatened to DDT One Love? Remember that?
Yep. Yep. I
And,
remember that.
yep. And then when Hargrove threatened to go to Dallas to put hands, I got all of that. I got all of
Mm.
that. So explain to me, um, oh, tell her I love her too, Linda. You know, they keep trying to say Essie don't like me. Essie don't have a reason not to like me. Number one, I believed her from the very beginning. I love that lady. From the bottom of my heart, I love that lady. You know what I'm
But you
saying?
know what it is? You know
Her
what it
story
is?
really touched me. Huh?
You know what it is? Ever since you allow Essie on your platform and to say whatever she feel that's off her heart to say about when it came to, Lot Lizard, the clown, and them, ever since you done let them on, they been bitter ever since. They been bitter ever since. If you think about it, ever since you let her on, and you wouldn't let the clown come on and railroad Essie, they been bitter ever since. They been going against you ever since. That's what the bigger picture is. All because you wouldn't let the clown come in there and disrespect Essie. So now he's been bitter ever since, man. And I'm just want to say this to them, man. Y'all just go on about y'all business and let that shit go, man. The past is the past, and you can't change that, man. If St. Louis didn't want you to come up to disrespect that lady on his platform, he has every right to, because you know for doing stuff like that. When shit don't get your way, the first thing you do is dots people a house, put people a house up, which is the same thing. That's why people don't even really pay attention to y'all. We don't even take y'all serious or anything. Now, the only reason why we came up here to address it is because they basically was told to me that they have seen your live yesterday. They seen y'all live and y'all was just making all kind of lies and all kind of perfumery. Like this is what y'all do. This is what y'all motivation of doing. Like, and like I said, just get over it. Just get over it. You cannot get mad at this man on his own platform because he allowed Essie to have a voice and not you. Because he
They
knew
were
how
they
you
were
was moving. And
they
that's
were
what your problem was.
Yeah, they were even talking about Linda Dorsey being over here. Like they stalking your chat. Like Linda Dorsey can go wherever she want to go. If she want to come over here, she can come over here. That's her God-given right. Like who are them to say where she can and can't go, and then lying saying the lady live in an old folks home? They just tell lies. But you guys over there kill me with this. Oh, they ain't got no case and they going to jail. Liz, you've been saying this for 3 years that everybody going to jail. Then you
Sure
lied.
have.
Right. And then she lied and said that we all tried to do something to Judge Tucker. First of all, I don't even know who a Judge Tucker is. Don't want to know who a Judge Tucker is. You know what I'm saying? I thought you guys had all this good content. I thought you guys were moving on. It's like you guys just want to keep defaming people characters.
Right.
But don't come on here and defame my character and say that I'm a hit man and I don't need to be on YouTube and all that. You know, trying to control the narrative, making yourselves look like victims because you're not. You're not a
Uh,
victim.
that's
You know,
right.
you're not a victim. And we got tons of receipts where you guys have made threats and everything on people. You know,
Sure have.
You know,
Sure have.
Linda can go where she want to go. I can go where I want to go. If I want to write poems, the Lady Blue on my page, guess what? That's my business. That's my page. Why are
And my
you
thing is, why is they so concerned about you, right? You know, to Lady Blue. Why is they so obsessed with you? Whatever
exactly?
you do is your business. Like
Exactly.
that's what he do. Michael's a grown man. He don't owe y'all an
No.
explanation on who what female he talking to or who he ain't talking. That's his place to do. You know, they
Right.
ain't got nothing to do with y'all.
I don't even talk to Lady Blue outside of YouTube. I only talk to Lady Blue on here. They just don't have nothing else better to do. But these are the same people that's stalking people's kids' social media pages, going on
Mhm.
people's Facebook pages, but they don't come on here and talk about that.
They
So
don't
yeah,
talk about how they pull up people deceased loved ones, talk about people deceased loved ones and putting them in ashes and having people deceased loved ones sinking in ashes and pulling up people dots in their house and their locations and stuff like that and making threats. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all been doing this stuff since last year and year after last. Y'all been doing this about 3 or 4 years, and we basically decided that we was gonna move on from this situation. Now, the fact of the matter is, now as far as with as far as with you, they you need to go somewhere and get off YouTube and get some help. You need to go get some help. Like you really got a mental problem. All you doing is looking up same shit that up last year and year after last. You can't come up with nothing new, man. All you just all and I've noticed that all y'all do is talk about shit that happened last year, year after last. Pull up stuff that happened like this shit. Like y'all must be in junior high or something. Y'all must be in junior high. Is that what y'all doing now? Junior high school shit now? That's what y'all doing? Like literally, man, y'all need to fucking grow up. Like y'all really just only saying shit to get clicks and views and just get attention. And let me tell you something. All of y'all over there don't even like each other. Y'all can't even stand each other. And that's fact. Like I said before, when it come to shit thing, like I told him, he only being played and used because when they get through with him, he gonna say something fucked up. He gonna say something fucked up and they gonna dismiss his ass. Then when it come to Gay gonna do the same thing. They gonna dismiss his ass too as well. Because his bipolar is fucked up in his head. He really fucked up in his head. That's why I don't give them any more energy or attention. They do the same shit. Oh, I'm a dot season. I'm gonna do this. Don't nobody care what y'all do. Don't nobody care. All these lies and shit that y'all make up. And St. Louis already warned you to stay in your lane because for what was told, you have got a criminal case too. You've been to jail too. And he looked up your background, your history. And if you don't believe it, let him tell him for himself. Go ahead, St. Louis. Go ahead, bro, if you don't mind.
Yeah, he has mental issues, and he's got assault charges on his record and everything. The guy is a straight up psychopath. That's why I really don't pay him no attention, because he doesn't know me. And the only reason why he came for me is because I interviewed you. I never did nothing to this guy. You know, this guy threatened to unalive me, threatened to unalive my mother. Said it right on the clown platform, and Liz and them was sitting right up there laughing. And this lady's supposed to be a so-called attorney. Ma'am, your scare tactics do not work. Take me to court, please do, because I got tons of receipts on every single last individual over there that was on that platform last night. Every single last one of them. The constant defaming my character, calling me a pedophile, putting my pictures on websites, stalking me from platform to platform, trying to isolate me from everybody else. They even said they not gonna stop doing it until I unalive myself. I got them on audio saying that. So it's like, the more they keep talking, the more I'm just gonna keep having Jason put receipts out, and he's doing a good job. And make sure y'all go and check Forever Chosen out. Alec put his link in the chat. Make sure y'all share what he puts out, because the people need to be aware of these individuals. We have a right to tell our story, and we're not talking to them. We're talking to the people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, then they lied and said that I call you, Mookie, and I tell you when to go live. They keep saying you and Alex scared of me. It's like, now all of a sudden they want me and you to fall out. And they even lied and said that we fell out. Me and you didn't fall out. We talked a
Man,
lot
you ain't
behind the
never
scenes, but
said fell out.
no,
That's
we
a
didn't
whole
fall
lie.
out. That's
And he
another
don't
lie
even
they told
tell
me.
me to go live. That's the thing
No, I
about it.
don't. No,
He
I
don't
do not.
never tell me. I got my own choices in my own mind as a grown man to do what the fuck I want to do on my platform. Don't nobody tell me when I can and cannot go live. I do what
Exactly.
I do on
They
my
lied and said
platform.
they lied and said that I tell Sparkle when to go live. I don't talk to Sparkle outside of YouTube. They said I
Nah.
tell Alec. They said I tell Alec when to go live. I don't talk to Alec outside of YouTube, except for when Alec can email me and send me receipts. But I don't tell Alec when to go live, how long to go live. That's just a narrative, a defamatory narrative that they keep trying to put out there. Now we already know that they get together and come up with and make up lies behind the scenes, because that's what they do.
Mhm.
All they do is lie and deflect.
Yeah, they
All they do
do.
is lie or
And
lie
then
and
when you
deflect.
call them out on it, they'll try to say, no, no, I didn't do that. I didn't do
Right.
that. Show the receipts. Show the receipt. And it is like, even when they get pop in it, they'll still try to defame and basically slander your name. No matter how much you try to show the receipts, they'll still have it in their mind. Oh, I didn't do this and I didn't do that and this, that, and the third. Like, but everybody know all of y'all over there don't even like each other, and y'all just doing the same shit. And that's the reason why we chose to move forward and just let y'all do whatever the fuck y'all gonna do and shit like that. Now, Jason Paul gonna continue to put out receipts, but we decided that we wasn't gonna go back and forth. Now, the only reason why we addressing you is today is because of the lies that was rebuttal and stuff. But Gabe, I'm not paying no attention what you saying. You're basically arguing with yourself, basically, because I don't go toe to toe with people that got mentally problems and mentally ill in the head and know they got a problem and their mind is bad and they bipolar and shit like that. Knowing they take pills, you even say that you take pills, you on medicine. So It is what it is. I'm not finna go toe to toe because it is not even worth it. You act like a damn kid, bro. You act like a kid on this shit, bro. So it is what it is. If you butt hurt and you mad because St. Louis gave me a voice on the platform because just in the whole situation, how it happened, and you mad your name was being mentioned, get over it. Grow up. Everybody's name being mentioned. But they don't but it shouldn't give you the right to stalk people and dox people and all that shit. Just grow up. It is what it is. People gonna talk about you until the day you leave this world. And it ain't nothing new under the sun. You just need to grow up, bro. Like literally. So I'm not giving you
Yeah,
any
we
attention.
not even. I ain't even studying him, but it's them other three:
Yeah,
Hargrove, Liz,
right.
and the clown in them, and Danielle. And Danielle is in no way, shape, or form to be on here trying to act like he a victim. Like he didn't even apologize for calling your wife the B word. Your wife ain't never did nothing to him. Ain't
No,
never
she
said
never did
nothing.
nothing.
Ain't never said nothing about this so called man. And yeah, he
But
wants to
ain't he the
say,
same individual that disrespect his mama too?
"Yup,
Ain't
cussed
he
his
the
mama
same
out."
one cuss his mama out? Yeah, your days is number, nigga. You know that, right? You know your days is number when you disrespect your parents. The Bible said when you disrespect your parents, your days will be short. That means you're not gonna live long. And this ain't me making no threat or wishing death. This is Bible. The Bible said if a child disrespect their mother and their father, their days will be short. That means your days is numbered. You cut off your own days because you sit up here and disrespect your mother. Oh yeah, I heard the audio clip. I heard it that Jason Paul played. How Essie was talking about how you disrespect your mama, and I think she even said, Essie had said that your mama basically called her and told her how you was being disrespecting, which I do believe. You got a disrespectful ass mouth. Like you really need a daddy to put you in your damn place, bro. Like real shit, you really do. And for you to just mention my wife and saying this and saying that, she not even paying you no attention. To be honest with you, she ain't even paying. She even told me herself. She said, "Man, this dude got mental issues and he need to go somewhere and get help." He said, "But in the end," she said, "Baby, in the end, they gonna turn on his ass. They all gonna turn on him, and he the one that's gonna have a whole meltdown in the end." Which I do believe that you are gonna have a meltdown because don't nobody give a fuck about you. The only reason why they're protecting you the way they is because the allegation that's been coming out about you. That's the only reason. If it wasn't for that, they wouldn't give a fuck about you. They don't care nothing about you. Cause in the inner, me and Liz talk all the time. Yeah, they just y'all just talking to use motherfuckers to plot shit, to make up shit behind the scenes, to rehearse y'all lies. This what we gonna do. We gonna make up a lie on St. Louis. We gonna make up a lie on Mookie. We gonna make up a lie on Jason Paul, even though we know this ain't true. But this is what we gonna do.
And then I'm so sick and tired of the lie saying that Jason is a robot, that he's a voice actor. The man is not no voice actor. Now here's where you catch them in they lie. One minute they say that I'm broke, that I'm a bum, I'm homeless. But then they say that I'm paying him to be a voice actor. So I mean, which lie is it? It's either I'm broke or I'm paying him. So it can't be both. They don't know how to make their lies up. And then the clown lied last night, and
So who was live, him or the
no, the clown was the clown. I'm not going to promote his channel. The clown was live
Okay.
last night, and they were all up there. Basically, well. First, they started attacking Eagles, and I'm not. The clown was really making some racial slurs against
Eagles?
Eagles. Yeah, calling Eagles a house in. I'm just gonna put it like that. You know what I'm talking about. He called him
Yeah.
a house in. Say he sound like a house in. the N word, and was basically
Mm,
talking about Eagles. Then he got to talking about you, saying that somebody stuck you in the eye when you was a kid with a stick and all
that's a
that.
lie.
Right, and lying about the whole thing about your mom coming in the chat, saying that you had the same stuff over and over and over.
She never said I had a colostomy bag, so that ain't never was said. That ain't never was said. That's a whole lie. She ain't never said that. Ain't never in her life said that I had a colostomy bag. She already popped them in the line. That's why they so mad the way they mad now. When my mama came in the chat, she ain't never said, "Oh, my son so had a colostomy bag." She never said that. Only thing she said was, "My son ain't got no 3 or 4, 5 baby mamas. He ain't got no kids outside of this thing. He only got one wife, one wife, and a son and a stepdaughter. That's the only thing I got." So she never said that all. And she popped y'all too when she told y'all I wasn't no 7 Day Adventist. And then you said I had charges against me. She bumped y'all on that and told y'all that was a lie. And y'all was just all in y'all feelings. Y'all was trying everything in your power just to basically shut me down. And I'm still standing. And I ain't going nowhere until the good Lord called me home. Period. I don't care how much you don't like me. I ain't going nowhere.
And they swear up and down that they got content, but they've been doing is harassing folks all day,
All they
all
been
day,
doing harassing
every
people.
day. Yeah, harassing people. You're not gonna do. You're not gonna run me off YouTube. You can make up whatever kind of lies you want to, and then he go to clown now, talking about that he can request Google to pull my stuff and everybody else's stuff to see what kind of emails we've been sending you to. Dude, you don't have that type of power. So you may as well
You,
just stop.
you just
Stop trying.
lying.
Right. Stop trying to act like that you something that you're not. Like I said, you want to talk about people losing channels. Let me name you all the channels that he lost.
And
He
got
lost
rejected in the beef sector too.
he lost all 9 of his The Truth channels, lost the other account that he had, lost the other account that he had, getting ready to lose this current one. The other fella, No Dove, C Dove, lost all the C Dove done lost at least 13 channels. Getting ready to lose the 2 that he got.
Mm-hmm.
And then getting falsely monetized. All that stuff is being documented. And then his mammy came in the chat last night lying. Just that's all they do is just tell
Well, what she
lies.
was saying.
Talking about me and Spook that we was paid money to do hits on them. First of all, nobody gave me $10,000 to do anything.
They
You
don't
guys
even
can
got that proof.
you guys can use AI to manipulate people's words all you want to. And if you guys really felt like there was a hit, why didn't you report it? Because every threat Danielle has made on me, I've reported it. Every threat that man has made on me, it's been reported down here in Missouri, where I live. It's been reported. I told neighbors about this man, showed my neighbors what this man looked like. So,
And
and
he
let me
need to
tell you
talk.
how,
Yeah,
and let,
go ahead.
and let me tell you about this hit stuff anyway. First of all, the FBI would have to investigate that in the first place. They would send out an undercover that would talk to the individual to see if they really are going to go through with that situation. I've watched this stuff on TV so many times. I've watched this stuff on First 48 and all of that type of stuff. They would investigate that stuff. And if that was the case, we would have been hauled in. So y'all can miss us with that bullshit. It's not gonna
Uh-huh.
it's not gonna stop nothing. And then don't y'all know? using intimidation tactics is against the law. Oh, if you go to
Yeah,
court, then I'm gonna say this. That's against the law. That is against the
yeah.
law to use intimidation tactics. Because the judge gonna say, did anybody threaten you? Did anybody tell you anything? Because I'm sure gonna tell them, yes, they've been threatening me for over 2 years. Yes. Like I said, I keep receipts. I got all kind of receipts on those individuals. You know what I'm saying? But Danielle, while you over there trying to act like you're a victim, you're not a victim, dude. You literally threatened to kidnap me. You literally threatened to come get me from my home, put me in the trunk of a vehicle, threatened to cut my body up and all that type of stuff. And you act like that's supposed to slide off a duck's back, like water on a duck's back. Like the court ain't gonna hear that evidence. But they
The
supposed
court
to just
gonna hear every damn thing that they talking
the
about.
court, the court, the court, the court is gonna listen to
And for
his
y'all to
side.
say, and for y'all to say we ain't got no case, that's a lie.
Oh,
We
that's
got
a damn
all
lie.
receipts and
That's
audio clip of what this nigga been doing.
that's a damn lie.
All of y'all that's been
Yep.
threatening and talking about some and talking about my wife, talking about his mama, talking about my mama, and saying all this shit that y'all was doing. So don't think we ain't got nothing because
And
we
then I
do.
talk. And then I talked to my old supervisor, who I'm buddies with, when I used to work for Amazon. He still got the audio when you guys were calling their line on me too. So, like I said,
Mm,
quit talking about the court stuff and let's do it. Let's go to court.
stop
You
talking
know
about it and be about it.
exactly. Quit
Y'all
talking
been
about it and
doing
be
this shit
about
for.
it.
That's the reason why Sparkle basically just said fuck it because he felt like if y'all ain't gonna show no proof or show y'all faces or come in and serve, then just shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
I'm starting to feel like the same way he feeling. If y'all can't camera up, show y'all face, or meet me face to face, then the shit that y'all saying on YouTube don't mean shit to me. And I said this multiple times.
And Leah's
All
know
y'all
damn
could
well
do,
she is not gonna. And Leah's know damn well she is not gonna come in no courtroom. She don't even want nobody knowing what she look like. She is not gonna go to no court.
my point exactly. And the judge will throw this whole fucking case out the window. He be like, oh man, this shit just a waste of time. And then what's going to happen, he gonna say, you don't say nothing about this person, this interview don't say nothing about you. Y'all delete all the videos, woo, 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 and go on about your way. But what's gonna end up happening to Danielle, he's the one that's gonna be the main one that's fucking in trouble because all this shit that's been brought out about him.
And they're gonna ask him, why are you stalking One Love's children on social media? Why are you
My point
why
exactly why you
and,
obsessed with her daughter.
right? And then they're gonna ask him, why did you threaten to kidnap Michael Dawson? Why did you threaten to put this man in the trunk and cut his body parts up? I still got the audio is on Jason Paul's page.
And then
All
he
y'all
was
got
the main
to
one that
do.
said he was the main one that said he was. Oh, I was just playing when I was threatening Michael. He was the main one saying it on Eagles panel, talking about some. Yeah, I was just playing. I was just playing. You don't play no shit like that. Talking about when I see Michael, we gonna do this to him. We gonna do this to St. Louis. We gonna beat him up and take his clothes off. And when Eagles called you out about it on his panel. You talking about, oh, I was just playing. I was just playing. I was just playing. But the whole time on your channel, you steady kept making threats. But see, that's all you do. That's all you do. I'm glad that Essie Berry railroad the fuck out of you. She dragged the fuck out of your ass. And all you can do is cry like a little bitch that you are and just sit up there and make threats. So you may do that to Angel and all these other fucking females that you with, but you weren't gonna do that to her. Cause a lot of females ain't taking that shit. Cause what's gonna fuck around and happen, you gonna cross against the wrong woman. And they gonna be as very as toxic as worse than your ass, and your ass is gonna get fucked up. And it ain't gonna be a damn thing that the clown gonna do, that Liz ain't gonna do,
Yeah.
that Angie ain't gonna do, because you gonna fuck around with the wrong woman. Wrong woman. You think you bought tossing shit and a woman beater, that's gonna be a woman that's worse than you, that's gonna put their hands on you. Period. And let's talk about how you was threatening to DDT One Love. Let's talk about that.
And I do have that audio, and I'm going to send it to Jason Paul. I have that
Oh
audio.
yeah.
He
And by
literally
the way, how the fuck would you know what a DDT is? And you just talking about us watching wrestling. You talking about
right.
us watching wrestling. How would you know what a fucking DDT is? Unless you didn't watch wrestling. Come
Exactly.
on, what
Like,
grown man watch wrestling? But you just contradict yourself and said you was gonna DDT One Love. So how would you know what fucking DDT is?
and if you remember, Mookie, remember when you was on my platform when Hargrove was talking about going to One Love House fighting her and what she was gonna
Yeah,
drag out that? Yep, I got all of that. I have all of those receipts. Them receipts ain't going nowhere. I have them. I have them,
and
and
and,
they're
and,
gonna
and, and,
and they're
and
gonna be
for
put on Jason's page. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, if One Love you show, I'll fucking DDT your ass. I saw the live when you said it. I saw the live when you said it. You can't say you didn't say it because it was on your live. It was on your live. And Liz and none of them didn't say shit. I'd be glad when One Love take your ass to court. I'd be glad when she do. Cause you gonna be looking real stupid. Real stupid. And then the only person you just said our lawyer is Liz Jackson. How she a fucking lawyer?
She is not no attorney. Liz Jackson is
I
not
know
no
you
attorney.
keep you keep popped her on that shit. Told her that she wasn't no attorney. You
Because if
keep
she was
popped her on
because
that.
if she was an attorney, a lot of them threats he was making, she would have told him to stop. But she encouraged it, so she just as guilty.
But I got a cousin that worked in the police department, and I talked to him a lot. Cause we close and cool. I got a cousin at work. He said ain't no way in the world for a woman that say on YouTube they're a lawyer, but they out here making threats and doxing people. He said when you see people that like that, they ain't making they not really no lawyer. They just saying that shit to basically to scare you, to intimidate you. But she's not really no lawyer. If she was a lawyer, she wouldn't be doing what she doing now. Cause most real lawyers don't have other cases to handle. Most real lawyers gonna go about their fucking business. That's what my cousin said. And he's actually a police officer.
Hey, Linda, I don't know where Spook at. Liz and them ran him off. I don't know where he is. He hasn't been on here in like over 2 years. But yeah, but getting back to what I was saying though, it's like they all over there they trying to come up with this narrative that they're victims and that we're the ones bothering them, and that's not the case. These people, I have receipts where I put cease and desist on these people last summer. I didn't say anything. I went on about my business. They kept on with the harassment. I got receipts from December where they all said they were moving on, and then in January they all got started again. So they don't have any
Yeah.
content. They're just on here to fuck around, bully people, harass people, and stalk people. And then
And let me
Mookie,
say this.
you need to
Go
start
ahead.
flagging them. You need to start flagging them too when they keep using your logos and stuff. Start
Oh, I
flagging.
have. I have. I've been reporting their asses. I have. I have. And let me
Now,
say
what?
this. And
Yeah,
let me
what were you
say
about
this
to
to
say?
this one individual woman that's over there. I seen you trying to tag me, and I can't think of your name or your channel, but you rock with them. You was
I can
trying
tell
to
you,
put up an
a
old
troll,
email of me.
a troll.
Oh, okay. You was trying to put up an email that I don't even have access no more. I don't even have that email. You talking about some you trying to reach out to me, this, that, and the third, and woo, 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 woo. I'm not paying you no attention. That email is old. I don't no longer have that email no
No,
more.
that was an intimidation tactic to get you not to go live. That's what that was.
Yeah, I know. I know what it was. I know. But it was a woman that was on YouTube that actually had a profile picture. When I see it, I'm gonna screenshot it to you so I can send it to you. So I'm gonna tell y'all this. It is what it is. Go on about your business. Go on about your way. I don't have access to that email. It is what it is. Go on about your business. This shit ain't really that damn serious. Like, yeah, all this shit could have been avoided if they would have shut the fuck up. Our name was the one that's being mentioned in January, and Liz and the Clown was the main one starting it back up. We didn't say nothing to them in January. We went on about our business. We moved on. Our name was still being mentioned. His name was being mentioned. My name was being mentioned. This thing, my old Facebook page was being stalked because I don't have access to that Facebook. I got a whole new Facebook. So I ain't got access to that old one that you had, that y'all put up there. So next thing you know, picture was being brought up with me and my wife, this, day, and the third, and woo, 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 woo. Just trying to find old shit. Just old shit. Just old shit that's all. If y'all notice, that's the only thing they can find is old shit. They never can talk about stuff that's recently happened. Everything got to be 2024, 2021, all this old shit. Ain't nobody finna go back and forth over no childish shit like that. Like, y'all are really unmature and unstable and bipolar and reprobate at the same time. Period. So yeah, so next thing you know, after y'all did all that, then St. Louis tell me, man, they stalking you and your wife. They talking about you and your wife and all this type of shit. And I'm like, huh? And then when we finally did came live in March, then it became a problem. But it wasn't a problem when y'all was doing it. But the moment when we brought receipts out, y'all mad. Because me and St. Louis, we was doing good. We was talking on the phone every time, like, man, we ain't giving these people no time today. But then when we finally came out, it was a wrap. And let me say this: the first live that I did of coming out this year in March, St. Louis, let me refer this. St. Louis did not tell me to go live that day.
I've never told you to go live. That's the
I,
narrative they
I
trying to come
told
up
my
with.
wife I was going live to address this nigga one time, Gabe, one time. And that's what I did. And that's what I did. And that's when we start bringing up all these charges that he got. And that was a wrap. St. Louis ain't never told me shit. So don't y'all get that twisted. St. Louis don't tell me when I can and cannot go live. Period.
Exactly.
All y'all do is
That's
just
a
trying to put,
narrative.
yeah.
That's a narrative they trying to create that I got you and Alex scared of me. That's all they do is lie and deflect. That's why ain't nothing good gonna happen to none of them. None of them.
Nah.
None of
God gonna put it to a way where God gonna allow them to expose themselves. All of them gonna turn on each other, and you watch when I tell you. Watch when I tell you. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. They all gonna turn on each other because I see it coming. Period. Y'all thinking because the shit y'all do, y'all ain't gonna have no consequences. And let's talk about this, Liz. Since you want to play the victim of everything, you still have not showed us proof that you go to Jamal Bryant's church. You still have not showed that proof. You still have not shown that. That's why we don't believe you that you go to that man's church. Cause how the hell you gonna go to his church His church is in Atlanta, Georgia, and you claim you supposed to be in Mississippi. Please make that make sense.
Popped. Can I say
Please
popped?
make.
That's all she do is lie. That's like unspoken popped her ass about lying, pretending she's an attorney. She's nothing but let me tell you who
Yeah,
she is.
I heard it.
She's nothing but a whore, a slut, a tramp, a troll. All she do is go around here telling lies. And I'm gonna tell you something, Liz, because I know you in the bushes. Don't lie on me and say that I tried to do anything to Judge Tucker because I don't even know who Judge Tucker is. I know she a crook. I know that shit. Oh, I know Judge Tucker is a crook. But don't
But
lie
didn't
on
they
me and
say
say
that
that
shit to you last time that you tried to do shit to him, Judge
she said
Tucker?
no. She said that Essie paid us money to all do something to Judge Tucker. First of all, I don't even know a Judge Tucker. I know about Judge Tucker because I did my research, and Judge Tucker ain't got a good record anyway. But don't
Hmm.
defame. Don't be going around defaming people, lying, saying that somebody paid somebody to do anything because it's a lie.
She ain't
That's
got
all.
no proof.
I know. That's all she do is defame people. Just like when they said Eagles had a record, and they still ain't posted nothing. They still ain't explained that. Why are they going around calling this man an pedophile and stuff? Talking about getting his license taken. It's just empty threats. Cause you don't scare me now. You may run that and scare Alex, but you don't scare me. I ain't scared of none
No,
of these
don't
people.
scare me.
No, not at all.
No, don't
Jason,
scare me.
Jason gonna continue to put receipts out. He gonna continue popping them, and that's all it is to it.
And y'all sure gonna continue to get popped by him because we ain't going back and forth with y'all. Y'all really need to find something better that y'all can do. Y'all talk about the weather or something. Talk about stuff that's going on with social media with all these celebrities with Tasha K and T.S. Madison, all this other shit about the church sector. Talk about that. Like y'all just sitting up here, all y'all content is just built on us. That's the reason why I said last year and I'm gonna say it again. Y'all don't have no content. Y'all cannot come up with y'all own shit. Y'all have to use everybody else's shit for attention. Use everybody else's audio for attention. Use everybody else's picture for attention. Because y'all want the clicks, y'all want the likes, y'all want the views, y'all want the numbership to go up. Because y'all feel like this is the best way to build our platform is to talk about St. Louis, talk about Mookie, talk about Jason Paul, talk about One Love. Y'all is some preschool head ass kid shit. Like y'all really are. Y'all really need to grow the fuck up. Liz, you gotta be about 40 or 50 or something. And for you to be acting like that and you claim to be an elder, I don't got no respect for your ass. I don't have no respect for you. You yuck mouth face, fat ass, well lip, swole, blobfish looking crow faced turd bitch. I don't have no sympathy for you. None. And yes, I called you a fucking bitch because you want to keep on mentioning my wife name. I got every right to call you that. I got every
Yeah,
right to call
and
you
she
that.
going around. She going around lying, saying that your wife be beating on you and stuff. They just make up stuff.
Lie, she never beat on me. All right, Liz. All right. I'm warning you. Keep my wife's name out of it. I'm warning you for I'm telling you, you do not want her to come out. Cause she thing over there couldn't even accept the challenge when I called him to the carpet to say the same shit that he was saying about my wife to my platform. Like he a bitch. He a bitch, and I mean
He's a
that.
coward. He's a coward. Well, you already know what the old saying is anyway about a dude that hang around a bunch of females. He out the closet.
Uh-huh.
He is not gonna
Uh-huh.
say that to none of our faces. Danielle is a pussy. He's a coward. Like I said, you couldn't pay him to talk that stuff in front of my face. He know better.
Thank you.
He
Talking about
crazy,
what
but he
straight
ain't that
man
crazy.
watch wrestling with men's with tight draw. Well, shit, what straight man get on the fucking audio and say they can't spell it, but they can suck dick? Please make that make
Right?
sense.
Exactly.
Please make that
Exactly.
make sense. What straight man go to Storm Monroe's channel and question him about his sexuality? Come on now. Come on, man. And you can't say you was playing, or I was just playing when I said I can't spell, but I can suck dick. Nah, you don't play no shit like that. When a man claim to be straight and he say he can't spell, but he can suck dick, oh yeah, you a gay vlogger. You a gay ass nigga. Period. You a dick in the booty ass nigga, just like I told Reed. And Reed, I'm really not gonna give you no attention because I did hear the audio that Jason Paul played of you flip flopping. You was on Unspoken's panel. I thought about it. You was on there. It was you, Sparkle, and St. Louis. That was all getting together, talking about what y'all was gonna do to the clown to get him removed. You was a part of that, Reed. So
Hey, I
don't
want
lie and
y'all to
say
hear
you
something.
wasn't.
I want y'all to hear something. What straight man say this? What straight man say that? Did y'all hear that? What straight man say that they can't spell they can do that? But that y'all hear it again. What straight man say that? If a
He
straight
can't spell,
what?
but he can suck some dick. Let me tell you something, glitter biscuit looking head ass nigga. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. You claim to worrying about us watching wrestling, but you just sit up there and just basically tasting the rainbow by just telling motherfuckers what you really love to do. Like, come on, man. I bet you when Angie probably pull off her clothes right now, that nigga probably scream and start running away like a little bitch. Because all he want is dick in his life. That's all he want.
He probably got turned out when he was in prison because he is a jailbird.
Then you say he got his teeth knocked out in
Sure did.
prison and shit, got beat
Got,
up.
got his whole grill knocked out in prison. Sure
I
did.
can tell he ain't about that life. I can really tell. Cause if it's real niggas that come up to him, that nigga will probably punk out and be scared. I can tell he ain't about that life. Just by cause you can tell when somebody that's real and about their life, they not gonna talk about it, they gonna be about it. This dude, she thing is really not about that life. All this fucking threats that you making, like, we're not intimidated by that shit, bro. We're not. Yeah, he a dick in London. He a dick in the booty head ass nigga. Like, ain't no way in the world. And I know he gonna be like, I know this nigga didn't call me glitter biscuit. Yeah, I sure did. Stop eating Chick-fil-A all your damn life. Fucking faggot.
I'm so glad Essie left him alone because all he did was take advantage of her. He uses
Yeah.
people. Then had the nerve to gonna say he was gonna sue her and Storm Monroe for saying his DNA was fake. Your DNA test is fake. Even me and Onan popped you on that. You did fake that DNA test. What we
Well, let
doing
me
was
tell you.
not your pappy.
Can I say this? If he gonna sue her, how come he didn't sue Brandy and Ray J? Oh, I wait.
That part.
I wait because they was the one that popped your ass about the shit. So why you didn't sue them? Oh, I wait because you didn't want to look like a fucking fool because they exposed your dumb ass and told you that Willie Norwood ain't your peppy and she only had one brother. I listened to the clip. She said she don't even know you. So you trying to sue us, take us? Why you didn't sue her? She the one popped you. I wait.
That part. That part. Now get
I
on there and
wait.
talk about that.
Why you ain't have all this energy saying, "Oh, I'm gonna sue Brandy. I'm finna take her to court. I got a court case against her." because she the one that threw your shit out there and said that y'all wasn't related. And then not only that, she didn't threw you out there, but the clown and Liz threw you out there. How come you ain't sued them? They the one put your
And they
shit out
and
there
they
too.
they were one of the main people saying that his DNA test was fake, which it is.
That's what I'm saying. See, you gonna see. Here's the thing: you trying to take the wrong motherfucking people to court that ain't brought your. We ain't the one that brought your shit out there. They did. They ain't the one. We ain't the one that popped you out your shit. Brandy did. She said, "I don't even know this man. I only got one brother, and that's Ray J." And she said, "Really, Norwood is not his dad. You've been going around saying that shit for years. Even when Chandel and Liz popped you on the shit, what did you do? You got mad. You got mad, got to cussing them out, yelling and shit. Because they want to know the truth about you. You just getting mad. Like, I realize you a sensitive ass nigga. You very sensitive when it comes to the truth. You yell a lot. You aggressive. You don't know how to talk calm. You get on these platforms and make threat. And like I said, I'm glad Essie railroad your ass. I'm glad she did. I'm glad she told your ass up and all you was doing sitting up there making threats. There you go. Say that again, Linda Dorsey. He
Preaching,
wants to
man.
be like Ray J if he had one. Mm-hmm.
Preach, Linda. I told him I was gonna make him pay for what he did to Essie. I'm gonna keep exposing him. That lady was nice enough to take time out of her life to try to help you, and you went running to her ops, just like you did with Onan. Stabbed Onan in the back, ran the Onan's ops. Did the same thing with One Love. Stabbed One Love in the back, ran to her ops. Did the same thing with me. Stabbed me in the back, ran to my ops. He is not loyal to anybody. Danielle is
Mm.
only out for one person, and that's Danielle. He don't even care about his own mammy, and he don't care about Angel. He is a user, and all them hoes. Yeah, I said hoes because they not women. All them hoes that he's sitting over there with, he using them too, and it won't be for far too long. He gonna throw them under the bus too.
He sure is. He threw Reed under the bus talking about something he couldn't trust because he a snake. Talking about, well, you doing good making content on there. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. When y'all the same ones was flagging Reed from taking y'all content, when y'all the same ones that told him stop using my content, stop using my shit, y'all the same. That's how y'all slow y'all is over there. Cause one thing you can't say about me, I ain't took none of y'all content. I ain't never, you ain't gonna find nothing on my channel or my community wall that I dox, pull up people houses, pull up people court record. You ain't gonna find none of that shit on my channel because I don't do that. I don't do that. But y'all have a way of just doing shit and making threats. Like I could see if you making it about the person on YouTube, but talking about people's spouses and people's family member and saying this, that's off limits. That's off limits. If you can't keep it about the person on YouTube, then shut the fuck up. That's the way I look at it. If you can't keep it the person on YouTube that you're beefing with, shut the fuck up. Don't even include family in it. Because the fact of the matter is, you don't want nobody saying nothing about your family. And Liz, stop bringing up saying that somebody said something about your niece. Ain't nobody said a fucking thing about your niece. Nobody. You must want somebody to say something about her. You must want somebody to say something. Period. And if they do say something about it, you can't get bad about it because you mention other people's wife and people spouse and this, then you cannot get mad about the shit, bro. It's like you can ditch it, but you can't take it. You is not no fucking attorney. The only thing you attorney of is attorney of eating and taking food and shit.
She just like to make up lies about people. She literally gets a kick out of just making up stuff about people.
Mm.
She just make up all kind of lies about people. And this is a person that I tried to give a voice to on my platform. You know what I'm saying? I actually at one point did respect this individual. But when they start lying on me and stuff and making up fake documents about me, I only there's quite a few people on here who I admire and respect. And Essie Berry is at the top of that list that I admire and I respect.
Mhm.
You can never, you can never get me to believe that lady hate me. Y'all can sit over there and lie all you want to. But one thing I appreciated about her when Reed tried to go over there and talk about me last summer, she cut him off. She said, you can't come over here talking about Lou. She cut him off, and I appreciate that. That
See?
I admire and respect the hell out of that lady. Like I said,
Yeah, she told her.
I believed her from the very beginning when I heard her story. I knew right then them people over there wasn't shit because I'm going through
Mhm.
the same thing they doing to her that they doing to her. They're doing it to me, so I know she wasn't lying. And
Now,
then
when
when I got,
Nancy get on the platform, and because I would love to have her on my platform, I would really love to have Essie one day just come on my platform and speak her truth. I would really love that one day.
yeah, Linda, she doing that stuff again about the niece. I don't really think there is a niece. I really don't. I think that that's just something she made up in her head just to try to, play victim and everything. I don't believe she has a niece. That lady lies so much, just like they lied to say that they talked, that they got connections with Judge Tucker. Well, go ahead. You don't scare
Uh,
me. Just go ahead. Do whatever you gonna do. They don't know how to move on. So it was something I was getting ready to say. Oh, I would love for Etsy to come on your platform one day, Mookie. I would love
yes,
for her
I
to
would
come on your.
love her. Linda Dorsey, if you and Lady Blue can reach out because I want all of us, me, St. Louis, Sparkle, all of us like do a panel, just have her to come up. So, I would love to get to know, her, and what she's all about when it comes to her content and her channel and how did she get involved in this, and I would love to hear her side and shit like that.
I would
So
like for your mother to come on one time too, Mookie, to
oh
address the
yeah,
lies that they told on
yeah,
her.
yeah, she said she was gonna do that the day when she ain't busy. She probably gonna do it like after she come back from out of town, because she going out of town next month. So, so I'll be glad when she do it, and I'll be glad, when my wife, you know, when she get a chance and get off work and things when she ain't busy, she come up too, cause she said she gonna dress. See, she thing, she gonna dress his ass, and she's gonna dress Liz because she said, her name shouldn't have to been mentioned on these YouTube streets. She said, I could see if y'all kept it about just me and them, but for her to be mentioned, she said she ain't did nothing to her. And for him to say all the shit that he said about her wife, yeah, she gonna dress his ass. She gonna dress him. She gonna dress his ass. And she only gonna dress you one time because she ain't the type of person that's gonna end up making lives over and over and over. She's gonna come on my platform. She gonna speak her truth. Mom gonna speak her side. And it is what it's gonna be is when they pop y'all and y'all lie, and it's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be nothing that y'all can say. Only thing y'all gonna be able to do is make up lies. And when people see it on YouTube, they gonna be like, oh yeah, his mom came up in it. And his wife came up. They addressed all these fucking lies that they were saying, and they gonna end up getting popped. And they the one gonna be the
Oh, and
real
let me address this one more thing before I go and cook lunch. They had the nerve to call us false flaggers yesterday. If anybody are false flaggers, it's you all because you all don't want the truth out. The reason why we flag you is because one, you didn't get my permission to use my logo. I told all of you, stop using my logo. You keep using my logo. If I see my logo on any of y'all stuff, I'm going to come for your pages. I told y'all that. Y'all continuously keep using my logo. You keep manipulating my voice using AI. And the clown, I got the clown on audio saying that he knows how to do that stuff, that he could make himself sound like anybody he wants to. He talked about he could make himself sound like Barack Obama, and he could call somebody's house, and they would think Barack Obama was on the phone when it would be him. I got the video. I got the clip, and this is what pissed me off about him. He will play everybody else's voice, but when you play his and use the fair use, he'll flag you. But he'll play everybody else's stuff. But if you play his stuff, he wants to run and try to flag you with
like a
his
little
punk ass.
ass girl.
He's
He used
nothing
to
but a
talk
punk
about.
and he's a coward.
That's why he had got his channel took and gonna get this taken away next. Cause that's how you got the other one taken about posting people houses and shit.
I already didn't walk Alec through how to do that. I done told Alec how to do that, but I'm gonna leave that up to him. But if that was my house, he did that shit too. Oh, that motherfucking page would have been gone.
Sure would have.
Yeah.
Sure would
But
have.
I'm a drop down because I'm about to go cook lunch. But like I said with them, don't sing it, bring it. You know that intimidation tactic that y'all did last night, it didn't do nothing. And quit going around saying, he ain't got no money. The ones that you think is broke, them the ones that got money. You'll be
Absolutely.
surprised. Yep, you'll be
Absolutely.
surprised. And with that being said, I'm gonna drop down, but make sure y'all
Me
share out
too.
Forever Chosen. Share all his videos and his posts out to get the word out. Peace.
Peace out. Like y'all, subscribe, favorite. This will be the only last time we address this. It is what it is. You know, I hope y'all have a great day and a great time on this channel. Peace out, y'all. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to send something to the Cash App, here, I'm gonna put it in there. It's dollar sign to Real Boy Brown 34. So that way, if y'all want to send something, whatever God put on your heart to send is cool. So hit that like button, subscribe, favorite, and it's the only time we're gonna talk about it. It's the only time that we are going to talk about these individuals. The only time. Now, the only reason why we addressed them because it was told they making up lies last night, but we did basically talk about wrestling. We did talk about all the other stuff that we was gonna talk about. We did talk about that. So the next live that we're gonna do uh in June, I'm gonna be doing a live about religions. I'm gonna bring everybody that's on the platform discuss their belief and what they believe is and how they feel on stuff. What is your denomination is on, whether if you're gay, straight. I'm just gonna bring a lot of people on the panel. We're gonna have a whole good talk about religions and denominations wise. So we're gonna do that. So we're gonna do that. And then we also I'm gonna do interviews. So I'm trying to get past the Eagles. I'm gonna do his interview. I'm gonna do St. Louis, Sparkle, One Love. I wanna get Essie Berry. I really wanna get her, do an interview with her and Lady Blue. I wanna, just wanna know how did their journey start from YouTube, I would love to, do that. And if you can, Linda Darcy, if you can get in contact with Lady Blue, let her know I want to do, a show with her. Have her to come on my platform, and she will be honorable to speak her rights and her truth. You won't have to worry about no people knocking her off this channel, booting her off this channel. It won't be none of that. She gonna have every right to tell her side and to tell her truth. I would love for her to come on the platform. You know, so, oh, you said you don't talk to her. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. But if anybody can reach out to her, but if it's, well, okay, St. Louis said I'll let Lady Blue know. Good, good. Good. Yeah, because we all gonna have a heart to heart talk, because yeah, it's not us going back and forth with these individuals, not going back and forth with them, but I just want to hear her side of the story and how she came on this YouTube journey, and even how she has been stalking the ass and stuff and things like that. So, yeah. So, if y'all can, please hit that like button and subscribe. But if y'all did not see WrestleMania, please go check it out. WrestleMania 42 was all the change. It was real good. It was off the change. It was real good, y'all. I don't care. It was, man. We had so much. I had went to one of my brother's house. He had to get together because every year he always have a WrestleMania party. So we got together and went over there, had fun, started watching wrestling and everything. So yeah, we had so much fun, y'all. So I encourage y'all to stay positive, stay put, stay blessed, stay safe. God bless y'all. Like, subscribe, share this channel, y'all. Share this channel. Let's get the numbers up and going. Peace.